How's it going, everyone? Austin Honecker here. I just wanted to come on here for a while and give my review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago, which was February 11th, 2022. I gotta say, it was awesome from start to finish. For the matches, match 1, it was the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson, versus Roppongi Vice, which are Trent Beretta and Rocky Romero. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Young Bucks went over cause Nick Jackson pinned Rocky Romero with the BTE trigger from Matt and Nick Jackson. Well, after the match, Brandon Cutler came into the ring while Matt Jackson was out of the ring. Brandon Cutler sprayed Nick Jackson with the spray. Well, Orange Cassidy. Wait a minute, it was Matt Jackson that Brandon Cutler sprayed while Nick Jackson went out of the ring. Now, Orange Cassidy came into the ring to tend to Rocky Romero, but Brandon Cutler turned Orange Cassidy around and filmed him with his video camera, and Brandon Cutler tried to spray Orange Cassidy. Brandon Cutler sprayed Orange Cassidy in the face with the pepper spray, but it didn't affect Orange Cassidy. Then Orange Cassidy done his slow motion kicks to Brandon Cutler, and then Brandon Cutler tried to attack Orange Cassidy. Orange Cassidy moved out of the way, and Orange Cassidy executed the orange punch to Brandon Cutler and laid him out. Then the Young Bucks, which are Matt and Nick Jackson, came back into the ring and attacked Orange Cassidy with the double super kick, and the Young Bucks laid Orange Cassidy out. After Orange Cassidy was laid out, Trent Beretta came into the ring to try to attack the Young Bucks, but the Young Bucks retreated and left the ring, and then Jay White came into the ring and attacked Trent Beretta with the Blade Runner, and Trent Beretta was laid out. So Jay White stood tall, and then Jay White left the ring and everything. That was cool. Match 2, it was Britt Baker versus Robin Renegade. That was a great match, but the ending to it, Britt Baker went over with the curb stomp. Well, after the match, as Britt Baker was celebrating her victory, Rebel got into the ring, and Rebel handed Britt Baker the glove, and after Britt Baker put the glove on, Britt Baker executed the lockjaw to Robin Renegade, and as Britt Baker had Robin Renegade in the lockjaw, Thunderosa came out because, Rebel got out of the ring, but Thunderosa came out, and Thunderosa attacked Rebel with a clothesline, laying her out, and then Thunderosa got in the ring, and as Britt Baker let go of Robin Renegade with the lockjaw, Thunderosa came into the ring and tackled Britt Baker down and started beating the shit out of her, and then as Thunderosa was beating the shit out of Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter came out and attacked Thunderosa from behind. Jamie Hayter executed the backbreaker to Thunderosa, and then Jamie Hayter got on top of Thunderosa and was beating the shit out of her, and then Mercedes Martinez came out and Mercedes Martinez came out to the ring and and shoved Jamie Hayter off of Thunderosa, and then Mercedes Martinez got on top of Thunderosa and was beating the shit out of her, and then Jamie Hayter pushed Mercedes Martinez off of Thunderosa, and then Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Martinez got up in each other's faces and everything, and then Britt Baker got in between Jamie Hayter and Mercedes Martinez and got everything to calm down and everything. And so Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter, and Mercedes Martinez stood tall and left the ring and everything. That was cool. That was after the match, by the way. Match 3, it was Hook versus Blake Lee. That was a squash match, but the ending to it, Hook went over with the red rum, and match 4, which was match 3, by the way, and match 4, which was the main event, it was the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, versus the Gunn Club, which are Austin and Colton Gunn, for the AEW Tag Team titles. That was a great match, but the ending to it, the Jurassic Express went over and retained the AEW Tag Team titles, cause Jungle Boy pinned Austin Gunn with the kill switch. Now, besides the matches, Powerhouse Hobbs came out to the commentary table, and Ricky Starks made the announcement that next week on AEW Rampage, on All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage, it'll be Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin in a Face of the Revolution qualifying match and everything. That was cool. Which Ricky Stark's announcement for that was cool. Tony Schiavone interviewed Bryan Danielson, and Tony Schiavone asked Bryan Danielson, Tony Schiavone said to Bryan Danielson, I want to get your opinion from Wednesday night on Dynamite when Jon Moxley teamed with CM Punk. Bryan Danielson said, Tony, everybody thinks that Jon Moxley turned down my offer. No, he didn't. Jon Moxley just likes to fight. And I, for one, want to help the future of AEW. And there's two different things of Jon Moxley teaming with CM Punk and teaming with me. I want a long-term relationship. I want a long-time partnership with Jon Moxley. CM Punk just wanted a one-night stand and everything. And then Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty appeared, and Matt Sydal said, Bryan Danielson, I'm kind of pissed off right now. And what I'm pissed off about is the fact that a week ago on Dynamite, you mentioned that Lee Moriarty needs to abandon my mentorship. That didn't sit well with me. And Bryan Danielson said, Matt Sydal, no disrespect towards you. You're a phenomenal athlete. No questions asked. But, and you're a great mentor. But I have something to teach Lee Moriarty that you don't, and that's violence. Well, Lee Moriarty stepped in and said, whoa, 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 whoa. I am tired of sitting here and listening to you two talk about me like I'm not here. Bryan Danielson, you want violence? I'll show you violence. And Bryan Danielson said, now that's what I like to see. So how about Wednesday night, you and I face off and I show you violence. And then Bryan Danielson left while Matt Sydal and Lee Moriarty just stood there looking on, and Tony Schiavone was looking on as well. That was cool. AEW aired a video package. AEW aired a vignette of the build-up of the ongoing feud between Chris Statlander and versus AEW aired a vignette of the build-up of the ongoing feud between Chris Statlander and Layla Hirsch. That was cool. And Mark Henry interviewed the Jurassic Express, which are Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus, along with Christian Cage, and the Gunn Club, which are Billy, Austin, and Colton Gunn. Well, Mark Henry was saying, Gunn Club, you're undefeated in AEW. And so what's your immediate plans of challenging for the AEW tag team titles? Because Billy, Christian Cage did say that Austin and Colton were not worthy. What's your thoughts? Billy Gunn said, well, Mark, a couple weeks ago, I went to Christian Cage like a man, and I demanded my boys to get a shot at the AEW tag team titles. And Christian Cage and Christian said they weren't worthy, so that explains why Austin, Colton, and myself attacked Christian Cage and everything. And then Christian Cage was saying, Billy, just like your shirt says, say when. Well, 20 years later, you're saying that again. Good job. But I'm going to tell you right now, tonight, after Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus kicked the shit out of the Ass Boys and retained the AEW tag team titles, you're both going to then the Ass Boys are going to the back of the line and everything. And then Jungle Boy was saying, and tonight, Luchasaurus and I are going to kick the Ass Boys' ass, and we're going to retain the AEW tag team titles and everything. And then Mark Henry was saying, Mark Henry said his signature line, well, there's been enough talk. It's now time for the main event and everything. Just cool. Now, besides all that, Taz, Excalibur, Chris Jericho, and Ricky Starks done commentary throughout the whole show. They done awesome as usual. The referees for the event were Rick Knox, Paul Turner, Bryce Remsburg, and Aubrey Edwards. Okay. Rick Knox refereed the match between the Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice. Paul Turner refereed the match between Britt Baker versus Robin Renegade. Bryce Remsburg refereed the match between Hook versus Blake Lee. And Aubrey Edwards refereed the match between the Jurassic Express versus the Gunn Club for the AEW Tag Team titles. All the referees done awesome as usual. Now, the match card that's been announced for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin for the AEW TNT title, Chris Jericho and Jake Hager versus Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz. Wait a minute. The match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night, it's going to be Sammy Guevara versus Darby Allin for the AEW TNT title, Chris Jericho and Jake Hager versus Proud and Powerful, which are Santana and Ortiz, Bryan Danielson versus Lee Moriarty, Wardlow versus Max Caster in a Face of the Revolution qualifying match, and Thunderosa versus Mercedes Martinez in a no disqualification match. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Dynamite Wednesday night looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. I'm looking forward to it. And the match card that's been announced so far for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage Friday night, it's going to be Powerhouse Hobbs versus Dante Martin in a Face of the Revolution qualifying match, and Trent Beretta versus Jay White. Those are the matches that have been announced so far. So the match card for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage looks so far that's been announced. Looks like it's going to be awesome. Can't wait to see it. Looking forward to it. But anyway, I just wanted to come on here for a while and give them a review for All Elite Wrestling's AEW Rampage from 2 nights ago, which was February 11th, 2022. Like I said, it was awesome from start to finish. And with that being said, my name is Austin Honecker, and I will catch your ass down the road. Peace out.